We were like, ha ha ha. My notes just say open with banter.
Prisoner ran open with banter.exe.
Oh, hello there.
Failed.
I didn't see you
Failed to
come in.
execute.
We were just here talking about things and memories as we were going back in the day of Bryte.
It was really cool how we finally explained how to kickflip a horse.
Mm-hmm.
That's
We
right.
did it too.
Kickflip the shit out of
It's
a
a
horse.
real shame about the rest of the living room.
Test.
Yeah.
Good test,
There
Tommy.
it is.
All right, cool. Microphone acquired.
Wah, wah.
Yeah,
Right.
Oh, you know what we didn't check? We didn't check to
Uh-oh.
see if music sounds good.
Oh.
Can someone get on stream really quick and I will play some audio and make sure our audio sounds okay?
I'm on it.
Sounds sexy.
Can you guys hear it?
Yes.
Yeah. Sounds
Okay,
great.
good.
Can hear it on the Discord for sure.
Significantly lower on the stream than the Discord.
Yeah, we've had that issue. I don't know why. Okay, so if it's significantly low on that, hello and welcome to tweaking. Not that type of tweaking. Get your minds out of the gutters. Oh, it's here. Cool. So then, let's try it one more time.
It's loud, but it's not unbearable.
I just want to hear what's like on the stream. How's it sound, Paul? And this is where this shit picks up.
You gonna spit some bars, Paul?
I'm too busy tweaking.
Sounds good to me.
Crack will do that to you.
It's such a hot jam.
Yeah,
Shout
it
out
is.
to DJ Yev for this baller ass music that motivates me to be better myself every day to equal up to the quality and style of this music.
SoundCloud.com/UQ Project.
UQ Project. So yeah, we had quite an adventure last week. I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes. Seems that our crew likes to get here around 8:40. I've noticed, according to the statistics of when people join us. Usually around 8:40 is when people get on, probably to avoid our sound checks.
You looking at
Makes
numbers and
sense.
shit?
You know,
For the show.
I come for the banter, but I come late because of the sound checks.
Yeah,
What a
that's right.
gentleman.
See, senor.
We didn't sound check Tommy though. Do we need a sound check for Tommy real quick?
Do I sound like an attractive man? Everyone check.
Yes. Maybe.
Check to see the attractive.
Yeah, right. Roll for sex appeal.
Those dulcet tones. You tell me, bud.
Is anybody
Hey.
checking you?
Yeah, Tom, you coming in great.
Cool.
I mean,
Good,
just so
good,
sexy.
Mucho
So,
sexy.
hey, Casino, thanks. Plastic Buddha, welcome. Our moderators, Fiddy Eggs, Jesoteric, Oro, and the broadcaster, of course, is us, How to Kickflip a Horse. All right, so I've decided I'm going to do the intro first this time, and then I'm going to go and talk about what happened last week.
Cool.
What do you guys think? Sound like a plan?
Intro
Sounds good
music
to me.
last week. Where's the music fit in?
It fits in right after I say, what's up, everybody? Welcome to How to Kickflip a Horse, a mostly weekly RPG cast that we do with our friends. We like to focus on some of the lesser known RPGs. Right now, we're focusing on Bryte. Bryte is a Roll20 exclusive system. It's really great. Think sci-fi, opera, very easy dice system, very easy to follow along. There are no humans in this universe, so we'll be playing with a bunch of different aliens. the first alien that we'll be talking to is a bunch of bugs. In fact, 100,000 bugs, played by Tommy.
Hey everyone, I'm Tommy and I play Shen, the sentient pile of bugs, PhD surgeon extraordinaire.
Sweet. Followed by that, we've got the Driftling, who is kind of a shapeshifter, and he is being played by Paul.
Hey, and yes, I'm playing Prisoner, a shape-shifting being currently named after a traumatic experience of being a prisoner of a cult.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I got my name Scientology from. Next up, of course, we've got the one and only Blue Man Rock, and that is Gesso, who is playing. Gesso, that's you. Gesso.
Hey, how you doing? I'm Host Octothorpe. I'm here to do flips and shoot shit.
I like that. And last, but of course not least, we've got somehow the mother of the crew. I don't know how that turned out, but we've got Ivan playing.
I am very matronly. Thank you for noticing. I play Orovona, the Eno journalist, and the parent mother of this gang of rapscallions.
And I am Arius. I am your DM, and I will be playing everybody else. This is How to Kickflip a Horse. And that is the wrong song. What's up, everybody? How are you doing? I'd like to welcome you to How to Kickflip a Horse. So we're going to go over some of what happened last week in case you could not make it. So last week, the crew had arrived to the planet they'd got to the Ark Library, and they're asking quite a bunch of very interesting questions. They discovered some lore regarding the not the driftlings. Why am I drawing a blank here? Sorry, give me a second as I pull my notes back up. The Glean had a very interesting lore that they discovered. In fact, they found a story about the Glean being visited decades and eons maybe ago by a mysterious figure, a black and yellow snake that swallowed the planet whole and gave birth to the new Glean race, which was very similar to the old Glean race, but now they lived longer and were a little bit more intelligent. Of course, the crew made the connection to the figure that they had seen when they were escaping the burn, and in fact went into kind of a slipstream and saw an image that was very much like this particular group. And that was what we came across in the library, along with what else was asked in the library. I know, Ivan, you had a couple of questions that you were asking. Let's go ahead and go through that real quick. Hello?
Sorry, I was muted like a true professional. So yeah, I had done some research onto Yalbus and the Irva port and its merchants. It has a history of being like a pit stop between Eno Space and the Outer Belts. It's maintained by the Senchal Guild, who is paid very well to keep order there. It is also where they do their black market deals. We found some info that the Senchal Guild had recently received weapons from the Kithuk, and that there had been something about exotic animals. My note on that wasn't good. Let's see. Also found a evidence of a connection between the Order of Heroes and the Daylight Cult. I'm getting a little bit of echo there.
Hello.
No worries. Nothing on Plasmageists. We found the info on Ciboya and the Black Ice Koa.
Yeah,
The
so
the Wasnamets is the Glean Holy Book, and Ciboya is the point of origin of the big snake. Let's see. We also found out that Tildamir, the leader of the Daylight Cult, was once a member of ARC, who went nutty, started learning how to be immune to fire and to project fire, and then got kicked out of ARC and started a cult. Took her buddy Oppo with her. And that's about all I got in my research.
It's a hefty find.
Yep, so that was a lot of what they got in the research in the library. As the crew, of course, after spending a lot of time having researched, wanted to go up to the surface to enjoy a nice frosty beverage after all their hard work. When they were in the bar, they noticed that there was a very loud explosion that seemed to rock the skies. Turns out that a missile had been fired from the planet, taking out a lander that had refugees on it. The Senchal Guild, who is in charge of kind of the safety and kind of handles a lot of the safety and security of the planet when needed, called upon our heroes to find out what was going on. But they also said this information, since a lot of the Senchal are actually Cathooks, who were a military race of bugs, single bugs, have become since then weapon dealers. They were able to locate from different video streams that this particular missile fired was a missile that is in fact not ever been sold by the Catholic people. It was something that they believed would not be something they wanted in other people's hands. So once they discovered that this weapon was being
I
used,
understand.
yeah, once they found out that this weapon was being used, they reached out. They were able to find the trajectory of where the rocket took off from, and our crew headed over to find out what was going on. As they arrived to the basic location, a explosion rocked one of the buildings, and right now our crew is inside this building and doing their research to find out what's going on, just to show you what that place looks like. Yep, so this was where the crew had gotten into. It was in the warehouse district of town. It has been supposedly long since been abandoned, but shows that it's been used in the last couple of days. In fact, when the crew tapped in to the system, they discovered that there was a group that was taking credit for this attack called the Sentinel Brotherhood. And you discovered that, and that's about where we left off last session. But before we pick this up, we are going to go back to Tommy, to Shen.
Ahoy hoy.
Shen, you are currently in the mess hall. The rest of the crew has kind of gone to the library to do some research. Elfran has met you in the morning, and he has some questions for you and wanted to see if you had some times to talk before you headed over to the library. So, Elfran, let me ask you a question. This great broadcast that you did that reached all of us, how did you manage to do it?
It was only by accident that we had entered the slipstream, and it was there that I was able. It was a place beyond a place, a space between spaces. Maybe it's lost to me. But when I was there, I was able to reach out and feel and hear everything as if we shared the connection, the great connection once again.
Yes, it felt very similar. It was almost as if it was a new connection. It was hurried, and it felt I could feel your anxiety almost as you were connecting, as if it was an accident. I'm wondering if we could maybe find out how you got into this slipstream, and if we could duplicate what got you in there and maybe reach and connect. And then you notice something that you may not have noticed before. Um, if you look at this picture on the screen, you can see that he actually has kind of intermixed with the bugs and kind of swirling around. There's this glowing stone that's kind of inside of him. And you recognize it because you know the Glean also carry they also have a stone like that within them that you've never really seen any other species have before.
Right.
And
And
yes.
no, go on. I was going to inquire about it.
Yes, I can see that you're looking at this stone. This is a gift from the Glean. This has helped us communicate at a little bit larger distances. It's created somewhat like a smaller intranet system, and once these stones are tuned, we can communicate with each other over great distances. And well, this is part of the plan we have now for connecting our hives back together, and then maybe getting into to a bigger connection. But for now, we are working with a small group of us.
Well, yes, but any success is a step in the right direction. I think this is a great advancement to our cause.
I would love for you to meet the small collective that we have, and I would. Some of us bugs may not wish to join, and some of us wish to take control, and some of us, well, some of us. Roll an empathy check for me.
Okay.
Difficulty of 3.
Hell yes. All right. Empathy. Oh, didn't have my character sheet up. Typical. Okay. Boom. Feeling empathic. All right. You said 3?
Yes, sir.
Well, this is a tough one. Despite all my my bugliness. Okay, here we go. Boom.
Okay, he withdraws a little bit, and he's got. You can kind of tell he's got something that he is. He's got something that he wants to tell you, but he's not. He doesn't feel comfortable telling you right now. He's like, let's rendezvous in a moment. I know the rest of your crew has gone to the library. Do you wish to join them? And then we can meet back up in another time.
Yes. I fear that the information I look would be greater found through us than in a library, but I will join the others.
Okay. Well, it looks like when you get to the library, it looks like the rest of the crew is already kind of skedaddled. They've already made their way up to the surface. It looks like at the time that you kind of arrive at the library.
Yes.
Maybe you saw them, and maybe they're like, "Oh, we're gonna go grab a drink or something." But yeah, as you kind of go to the library, you realize that the rest of the crew is not there.
I mumble something about typical carbon-based life forms and then go looking for them. Why can't they just drink mercury like the rest of us?
Did you want to do your research? You had any questions for the library, or you wanted to keep going?
Well, I mean, so the ark like retrieved our dying planet, but I think we were pretty like I don't know how ark friendly we were prior to the death of the main planet.
Well, the arc didn't exist before the death of the main planet. The arc
True,
was something that was started
because of it.
because of the burn. So
Yeah,
really, there wasn't much
right.
going on prior to that, for sure.
If anything, I would add information to the arc library. Be
All
like,
right.
oh, this is all wrong. I'll
I
update.
love that.
No. That's not what we've got going on. This is what we've got going on.
Fools, common misconception. But yeah. So like, I will. I'll put Shen was here in the library, and then head off to find my friends.
All right. As you start walking down the hallway that is the deep dark hallway underneath Cella, you all of a sudden hear a well, no, you don't see that because he's not here. You all of a sudden hear a rumbling above the surface, and red lights start blinking and going off as the kind of the main lights of the base turn off and kind of the emergency lights come back on. As you're running down the hallway, or as you're down the hallway, you see Elrond comes up to you, and he says, "There's been some sort of attack. I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but something is going on the surface." And he pulls out his slab, and sure enough, you see that there is alerts that a uh, passenger ship, carrying refugees, has been shot down out of entering orbit as it was coming down to the surface, killing all refugees on board. You also do see a message that kind of went out to your group chat about like, OMG, this is so messed up, and you see the requests from different from the Senchal Guild to kind of meet up at their place. And Elrond looks at you and says, "What's happening? Do you have some information about what's going on?"
The refugees, a ship. It's been destroyed.
What? He looks just heartbroken as he looks. He's like, that can't be. How is this possible?"
I thought we were safe. I mean, at least relatively.
We need to we need to see what's going on. What's Can you contact your crew?
I will reach out to them, and then I'll do so. Womp 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 womp.
As you reach out to the crew, you don't get a response. Last thing you saw was that they were headed over to the Senchal Guild, but it seems that whatever was going on in the Senchal Guild is kind of blocking communication, so you're
Yeah,
not able to get a signal through.
I feel like
Looks
I'm
like
deep
they probably,
underground too. So
yeah, you're pretty deep underground, so you're getting like Wi-Fi signals. So
right.
so it's kind of
Nice.
slow to react as everything's kind of been slowed down. What is it? What have you seen?
I can't. I'm blocked. We're too far away. We need we need to move. We need to get closer, or at least surface side.
Do you know where they went to?
Yes. With the what'd you call it? Then they
The
go
Senchal
to
Guild.
Central Guild. Yes, and I
Got
relay that.
it. Excellent. One second. He says to you, Senchal Guild, you say. Okay, I've got an idea. I'm not sure how well this is going to work. We haven't really tried it at quite these distances before, but he grabs your hand and he says, "We are going to try and connect with one of these at the surface that work. Lopan is works at the Senchal Guild, and we may be able to connect with him and see what is going on." Um, so he grabs your hand, and you start to see that the rock, the gem in his, I don't know, mouth area
Yeah, right.
begins to glow. And as you kind of take hands, it's not exactly like taking hands. It's more like a kind of like a different type of connection. And
Yeah.
let's see, I've got his look right here. Okay, so as you do that, um, shoot. So as you do that, you start to kind of get a faint signal coming in, and after some time comes, you start to get connected with this guy on the surface. His
Oh,
consciousness starts to kind of melt together with yours as you kind of form this thing, and you're in this kind of white room with everything happening around you, but you can start to see what's going on. Lopan, what's going on in the surface? Lopan responds, "It looks like we've got some issues going on with with these weapons. I knew the Cthulhu had more going on with their weapons than we knew. They let a weapon get go, and it looks like they're the ones that did this damage. Is there anything you want to? Who's this that's with you? I know this. I know this consciousness. I've felt it before. Who is this?"
this is this is Shen. We spoke once before. It's amazing to hear to even connect once again.
Yes, I was hoping to see. I was told. I was told by Elpan that you were coming. I feel like when I saw your crew, they've just headed out.
You
Uh,
saw them?
yes, they were just here, and they're heading here. I can send you all the coordinates if you want
Send it to
to
my
meet
slab.
them.
Yes,
I will do so.
slab it
And
to me.
sure enough, he sends the information to you. It kind of psychically. The slab doesn't seem to be working, but you kind of have
Right.
a mental image on the planet where it is. You've kind of gotten his information.
Mind
Um,
pin.
yeah, and he says we're gonna need to crawl up this elevator shaft. I hope you're good at flowing. And he turns into a mass of bugs and begins kind of flowing up the walls as he
I
makes his quick ascent through the elevator shaft.
Yeah. Let's flood. Let's get it, brother.
Half soldier, half 100,000 bugs.
Timeout. I love
Fro,
this.
bro.
This artwork for both of these Ronan is gnarly as all can be. His eyeballs are just floating. Like, look at
Yeah,
this
right?
guy. I love him. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Is this official artwork?
Yeah, this is official artwork.
Hell yes. Oh, very cool.
Do you want me to
I've
make
been
you a
wanting to-
pin?
Yeah, seriously. I even like both of them are great, but the two floating eyes are just fantastic.
Let's see if I can bring him in. I had him. Let's see, here, and yeah, I've got him right here. I can bring him in to the main chat actually.
Awesome. Awesome. Dude, so cool.
It's pretty beautiful.
Yeah, he kind of looks like if Venom was a cop.
Right.
Yeah,
It's
right.
so creepy, right?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
a huge fan. Huge fan.
All right, so we will go ahead and we will just do our little skip forward as we get to the top. There's a bunch of destruction going on, and you kind of separate ways. He wants to go and help out some of the injured as he's part of ARC, and he wishes you well as he kind of heads off into the direction of the actual debris that landed. You head out over towards the hideout. As you start approaching, you hear an explosion off in the distance, which kind of leads you to this building. As you get a little bit closer to these buildings, as you get a little bit closer, you can see your friends on the roof of a building as they jump inside. And yeah, we'll say that you approach them.
Yeah, like as I get once I see him, I'll start like kind of getting that mind meld going in there, like try to patch in to let them know I'm like on their six.
Yeah, so
Fuck yeah.
you guys are looking at this message that came in from the space Nazis.
Oh yeah, we found space Nazis, Tommy.
Yeah.
How soon do we get to kill them?
ASAP.
so-
not soon
Ah,
enough.
not soon enough, my friend.
So what you notice when you get in here, Tommy, Shan, is that what the rest of the group has noticed is that there's just explosions that have gone off all over the place.
Like
When-
planted bombs almost, not like
Yeah.
rogue firing.
Exactly, yeah. It looks like certain hallways were targeted. It looks like certain areas were closed off on purpose. And within the computer system, the communication system got shut down. There was a video that was queued to go out, but because the communication system was shut down, they never got an opportunity to send the message. And that's when you learned about the lovely group that does not like refugees and does not want them on this planet.
I'm a
And
refugee.
is-
Fuck.
Yeah, exactly, right? The Sentinel Brotherhood, as they call themselves, have very much a large disdain. But let's drop you in there as you drop in from the roof. Why don't you do the same thing? Why don't you give me a fun little athletics roll?
Yes. All right. Hell yes. Let's see. 222. Athletics. All right. 2.
Yeah.
Boom. I don't know if I failed that. I passed.
Okay, so yeah, you jump down and you join the rest of the group as they are kind of examining the screen. You
Juggalo
catch
family.
you catch the last bit of the transmission, but you don't really have to hear anymore. Like you're pretty aware that this dude is scum. These people are scum. And there we are. So, ladies and gentlemen, the last thing that we saw when infiltrating the space, you've learned that it's like an old water recycling base plant that should have been shut down years and years ago because the planet no longer used these resources. But it looks like it's been used recently, and it looks like it's been the hideout for the guild, or the Brotherhood, I'm sorry. And as you all were looking at the messages, you, in fact, to the left, you see a soldier that you believe to be a minion who has been shot down over in the other room. What do y'all want to do?
Captain. What's next?
Yes, perhaps we investigate this body.
Yeah, I'm going to. Horse is going to make some more semi-decipherable hand signals and take the lead with his rifle up.
Prisoner
and he's
just
gonna
kind of
say-
wants to shoot at him again, even if he's dead.
Everybody, stay behind me. We got
I-
UTIs in the area, unidentified terrorist insurgents, and we got to stay on our top guard.
I would like to
Operation
become
Cranberry Juice.
the backside of horse pants. Like, as if the anti-assless chaps. Only the ass part. That's
So
the ass
you're
part.
using his legs for cover.
Yeah. Well, he wanted to have someone his back, so I got his back.
So you took it quite literally. Nice.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So you become a pair of ass.
I also
You become a pair of chapless asses.
chapless asses.
Hell yes. Good.
I also imagine
alright.
like a little telescoping like head thing that comes up and like puts his head next
Yeah,
to
like-
mine and talks
like-
to me.
Like the Predator shoulder gun.
Mm-hmm.
All right, everybody, as you walk into the room, give me a quick perception check, please.
Perception.
Difficulty of 3.
Percepi Ferda.
Ferda.
Ooh. Cool. Prisoner sees something.
I'm sorry, you
Ravona
said
sees something.
3?
3.
Trace.
Yep.
I have so many screens to manage.
Tres Equis. You all see something. Look at
I
you.
didn't see
you all
shit.
What? Oh no, yeah. Oh wait, you came afterwards, right? All right, you didn't see shit. You're up front. Okay. What the rest of you do see, though, let's see. We've got 3 successes, 1 failure. All right. I will say that you see the body of an Oron in front of you. He has been shot several times in the back. You can see what looks like the logo that you saw for the Brotherhood. It's just like a shitty little, I'll say it looks like. I didn't even think about their logo. I should have made something, but I didn't.
Oh, we'll come
The
up with
Uh,
something
so it
swastika
fucking
just
right
made
now.
out of
Yeah.
rockets.
Yeah, just
okay, no,
a
no, no. So
Whoa.
it's Sentinel Brotherhood. So instead of it being SS, it's SB type of slogan. So it looks like that. There you go. So it's a little SB kind of
With the
patch
swastika rockets.
that's
The rock
swastika.
stickers.
A
Nope.
rockstica.
Nope.
No.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
but
okay
what
with
you
stuff.
really noticed, Oro, is that there's like what looks like plant matter all around you, destroyed vines, burnt vines, just different types of like parts of plant material that are just like scattered around the room in different piles that do not look like they're organic to this room or to this planet for that matter. And it just looks very, very out of place. And they all seem to be in like two or three different, or I would say three different piles around the room.
Are they in
Which
like? They're not in like pots or anything like, or like the remnants of pots? Is there like little piles of
nope.
dirt, or are they like coming up out of the floor, or is it like
It's
someone
just
ripped them out of a pot and threw them here?
that's kind of your best instinct. Is it looks like it's just kind of been ripped out of a pot or something. It doesn't look like it. There's no dirt. It's just like
But no
vines and
sign of the
plant
pot.
matter, but no
Weird.
signs of pot, no signs of dirt. Just like random plant
I'm
material.
gonna snap a couple of photos of that because that's weird, and I'd like to see if that has any significance later on.
Excellent.
I want to taste the body. just a bit.
Yeah, I'd like to check the body before our bug friend
Well,
signs upon it.
non-organic material will be. I'll leave it behind.
I'm just standing guard.
Okay, well, I revealed that area, but you already discovered this. There's a little secret hallway here that you all found out when you were looking at the map on the
Mhm.
computer system. Looks like it's the hallway to the kind of the back room area. The backup servers is what you saw. Sure, give me some perception checks, and I'll let you know what you see about the body.
Okay, I will. I'll definitely
Tell you
throw
what,
one out.
choose your difficulty, and then depending on your difficulty, it depends on what you learn.
Ooh.
I love that. I'm gonna do a complexity of 4.
Okay.
Dang.
I'm gonna try a 4 also.
I was thinking 5. Why don't you? I'll go 5. You go.
Okay.
I'll go 2. Just a safe
Yeah.
bet.
I think that would be my highest pass. Ah, fail. Hey, Aura.
Horse
Oh, I rolled
rolled
twice.
2.
We're both
should roll
passes,
4.
fortunately. Somebody's
Prisoner
looking at
kind
their
of-
pornog.
Actually looks over and was like, yeah, that's a body.
Prisoner's like, is this the dude that's in my Hustler article? And you kind of laugh and you start trying to compare.
Unfazed.
There is an article in here about the Central Brotherhood. Central Brotherhood. I swear, I'm reading this for the articles.
All right, so Shan and Oro passes with 4. Okay, Oro, as you start examining the body, you notice that the shots definitely are on like from his back. You see that his gun, his laser pistol, is unclipped, and you feel like he was taken by surprise. That this person was not in a shootout as much as he was kind of executed or just caught by surprise. You see other laser patterns as well on the wall that you can definitely see a shootout, but it looks like whoever the assailant was took off to the back room as well.
Is there anything special I can learn from him being Iranian myself?
I'm gonna say that this particular guy doesn't seem to have any type of kind of rank. He seems like he was probably a low-level guy. He might have been from some family, but you don't really recognize him from any Olron. You know that he's probably one of the lower caste systems. You know, he's one of the lower caste because I guess the Elrond have kind of that military kind of structure,
Mm-hmm.
and you can definitely tell that this is somebody who doesn't seem to be somebody who was,
Right.
recognizable.
He was a
Or
foot and mouth soldier.
yeah, he was a foot and mouth soldier. He was a rock.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's it. That's all you can really get from that body,
Cool.
which is
Well,
a lot.
I'm gonna
these
proceed. Go ahead.
the explosions are coordinated. I'm curious if we're walking into a trap, like a funnel. We must proceed anyway, but it's worth.
We'll flip over any traps we come across.
It
Aye, aye,
seems
my
to
captain.
me like all the timed explosions would have gone off by now.
How about
No,
down
no.
here?
I
Is this-
believe that they're not going to explode. I think that they may have created a choke point, like they're sending us in a direction.
I'm saying I think they already left. I think whatever's left
Oh.
behind is discouraging, more thorough investigation. Like we
Fair
found
enough.
that tripwire before.
Yeah, you found this tripwire over here, and so this is the main entrance. Is where you guys would have come in if you would have come in through the main entrance.
Okay.
So that's all that really is.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna
I
proceed
think- well-
up the way.
Yeah, with my success on a 4, was I able to learn any more about this guy, or was that all the relevant with 2?
No, I think the relevant stuff that you discovered was that this guy was kind of a sneak attack.
Gotcha.
He was not, and that there was a firefight going on in this room after he was killed. And you see that there's kind of burn marks, all along the walls.
Gotcha.
But this guy.
Ooh, then I would
This
like to
guy's-
proceed stealthily up the around this corner.
All right, cool. Let me get a stealth roll then.
That gives me a Nova point. You fool!
Yay.
Now I have 6.
Jesus.
6 Nova points.
I do. Oh, but I failed.
Yeah, you just clang your way through. Just like, excuse me, coming through, bang, bang, bang.
Look at me, I'm Oravona sneaking down the hallway
Aren't I
of,
sneaky?
of the very recently exploded building. I don't think anyone is waiting for us.
I'm glad you took my
as
advice
you,
on
I'm
being
gonna
more
say-
confident with your sneaking.
Yep.
Your
So-
presence.
Cool. So let's say this is kind of the marching order. As you guys make your way to the next room, you head into the next room.
I mean, we're at a split in the hallway, right? What's left? What's right?
Left is just a door that goes outside as well. It is it looks like a little hidden secret door that wouldn't be able to be seen from the outside, but is visible from the inside. So there's nothing very interesting there. And then
Okay,
you've got
let's go
the
that
area
way.
goes-
No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I've seen enough.
Yeah. That was interesting. Space Nazis. And we're done.
Okay. So, as you make your way, actually, let me go here real quick. I'm just going to copy and paste y'all because that's easier.
Oh,
I don't know what you guys see in this room or not, but you should just see a
Nothing.
hallway at this point.
I see.
I see. Oh, there we go. If I
darkness
scroll all the way
around.
down.
There it is.
Yep.
Okay, so you make your way into this hallway. You guys are not actually. All right, I have to drag you back in. So you see a hallway, you see a door, and it looks like just the smell of explosions, the kind of gunpowder smell, the burnt electronics just comes wafting through this room.
Don't you just love the smell of explosions in the morning?
Yeah,
Love
right.
seeing the smell of
napalm.
explosions in the morning.
So you just hear the far off distance kind of sizzling of fires, and from what you could tell, it looks like this room was hit pretty hard. The huge steel doors that are in front of you look like a charge has exploded them and opened them right the fuck up. You see a control panel here, a little
You know how I feel
keypad?
about control panels.
little keypads there, and you see. Actually, I don't know if you see. Maybe you see now. You see this door to the north has been just kind of blown through, and now even though it's still securely closed, there's a big hole that's been blown right through the middle of it.
Can I stealth into the hole and try to get a quick peek in there before we go in?
You should
Sure.
get consent first, for sure.
Yeah.
Never,
Plus, you
never
buy
sneak
consent.
into the hole.
That's true. Thank you. Thank you for that life lesson, Captain. Is it okay if I do that, Dad? Can I go? Can I go play with the hole now?
Make me proud, son.
Yeah, go for it.
I remove myself from his captain's ass and proceed.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I stop covering one hole and enter another.
Does anybody feel a draft?
Yeah. What the
Just
hell?
get cold in here, or is it me?
All right, give me a difficulty of 3, please.
3 stealth. Ooh, and with that, I also get a Nova boy.
Hack.
Was sitting at 2. I don't know if I.
Nice.
All right. Did my bugginess go for
Wait,
me?
you don't have 6?
Yeah, I know. Seriously. Whoa. Okay, so yeah, you get sneaky. So you definitely get quiet. As you poke your head through the hole, go ahead and give me a perception check as well.
Okay. And now we're bumping that up to 4. Or was that 3 now?
No, 3's fine.
Yeah.
We only do that when we're in combat.
Oh, okay.
Most of the time.
Dang. I was just so impressed with the hole that I can't see past it.
Yeah. So pretty much what you see is like pretty much a crater on the left-hand side. To the right, you see a hallway that continues down and up. You can see that's about it. I'm gonna say that's all you can really make out.
All clear, Captain.
Smell like black ice in here.
Can't see the.
Black ice.
Watch your step.
Can't see the butt for the hole.
Word.
Someone want to check out this computer panel? Maybe try to get these doors open so we don't all have to squeeze through the hole?
Yes, please. Plug in.
All right, you plug in. You can see that there is several things that this controls. In fact, this looks like it controls both doors, the doors to the east and the doors to your north. Which one would you like to try and hack into?
Both.
All right, which one first?
The north ones.
Okay, this is what I'm going to say about the north doors. Because there's been a huge hole blown out of it that you can easily fit through, even if you did hack through this door, it probably will not open because of the way that the it's just been destroyed. But the hole is wide enough for you all to make it through. So as
Probably
you
just
kind of
rip
go
that
doing,
door open, guys.
you could just rip it open. That works too.
Hey, Doc, are you hungry? You want to just expand that a little bit for the rest of us?
Guys,
Fine,
I'm
we
gonna
can.
close this door and I'm gonna open that one. Just hold on to your butts. Yeah, let me hack the door on the east and shut it.
All right, it's open. It's not. You mean this door here?
Yeah.
This
The one
door's
behind. I'm shutting the one behind us.
Okay, you're shutting the door behind you. It's a secret door. So there's 3 doors that you can hack into then.
Oh,
There's this east door right here.
that's where we came from.
No, you came from here.
Oh, my brain's all sorts out of whack.
Sorry, no, it's all good. It makes sense. You all came from the south.
Okay, hack that door then to just shut it.
Okay, give me a difficulty
But
of...
first, wait, before that, I want to hack this door on the right. Sorry.
All right, give me a difficulty of 3, please.
On the computers?
Mm-hmm.
Suck my computers. What is it? It's
Okay,
a pass.
cool. So you get through that first security, and the door opens up.
Oh, yeah. For better, for worse, I have opened this door on our right. I would like to shut the door behind us now.
All right, difficulty 3
try.
also.
Mhm.
Shut it.
All right, so yeah, the secret door behind you kind of comes to a close as you pull it up. You look into this room, and it looks like it's some sort of storage locker, but it looks like it has been rummaged through.
And
You'd have to
murdered.
do perception to get some more information.
Prisoner
Anybody else
walks up.
curious and want to look in here?
Yeah, prisoner has been like as soon as that door opened, had a rifle pointed down at looking in to check it out.
Fucking in.
Okay, give me a perception check, difficulty of 3.
I'm gonna take that roll too, probably, right?
Yeah, you're standing there
Nice.
right there.
All right, horse.
Failsies.
You made
I
it.
can't see shit
Passed
through
it,
the,
passed
down
it
the barrel
once.
of this
You
rifle.
passed it.
How many
Oops.
times did I
That's
roll
the
it?
first one. Why is everybody rolling twice? This is so weird.
Hacks.
Mine was an accident.
Mine was probably
yeah.
just an accident too.
All right, so you passed the first one. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and say, so this is some sort of weapons locker. As
You know
you
how I like
walk
weapons.
in, you can see that there was some sort of struggle here. It does not look like this room was necessarily had a charged explosion to it, but it does look like there was a fight that went down here, and there's all sorts of debris from gunfire, from things being tossed around, but it does not look the same as the other destruction. So it looks like there's still some things in here under the debris.
Do I see weapon?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see weapons for sure.
Just some-
Give me
You see
weapons.
some weapons. You see a little grenade kind of kit here. It's kind of right up on top. It looks like it was opened. It looks like there's a couple grenades missing from it, but it looks like there are 2 grenades still inside of it. You can't really make out anything else without digging through some of this debris, though. That's the only thing that's kind of up top in the main area that you can find. Everything else looks like it's covered in a pretty deep layer of debris. Like you could see that there's stuff under there. Like I'm sure you could see that there's like a plasma rifle and some other things, but you'd really have to go digging for it.
Shen, no one coming from up north us, right? We're good. We're clear.
All clear.
I definitely want to dig through this stuff and see what kind of goodies are in here.
Yeah, let's see our loot and divide it up.
Yeah.
All right, everybody,
Except.
give me a. Let's see. Let's see some things that we can roll. Okay, so let me get either an athletics or a power check to kind of go through the debris. We'll do a difficulty of 3, and then a difficulty 3 perception check to kind of see what you're going through.
Does,
And what you find.
Oh.
All right, Horst, you are able to get this big kind of steel column that looks like it was up against the wall. You're able to push it up and lift some lockers back up.
Cool.
And perception check.
Of 3 as well.
Yep.
Nice.
Sorry.
Nice. Perfect.
No.
And you rolled.
You rolled twice, but the first
Okay.
one, no, that was.
Twice?
No,
No,
never
you
mind.
rolled
Sorry.
once. Perception. Oro rolled. All right. You're not able to really see anything of value as you're continuing to search through that particular area.
Dang.
Oro, you are also able to kind of move a spot. Do you want to pick somewhere in the room where you're looking? Do you just want to move your avatar?
Sure.
Because I've kind of set up stuff to search in certain areas. So
Gotcha. Oops. I
I
guess,
guess we don't like
I'm
grenades.
gonna look
then where I want to be then.
for is like. Yeah, I'll just look right in this messiest area right in the middle here.
all right, sounds good. Give me a perception 3, please.
Perception.
Yeah, also, you're not quite able to discover anything in here either. Looks like a lot of the stuff that you're going through is either damaged or broken, or which is the same word. It's either damaged or like not in use, so you're not able to find anything very interesting. Prisoner, interesting.
We found the
power
trash
check.
closet.
I failed my power check. So do I still want to roll perception?
Yeah, roll difficulty 4 though, perception.
Okay.
Love
since
that.
you failed the power check.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to fail this one too.
That's the
Can't see
spirit.
shit.
That's the spirit.
It's triple fail.
Okay, so you don't really discover anything. Yeah, you kind of like aren't able to lift anything up. Um, go ahead and
Please, how'd you move all that stuff? I'm feeling so weak over here.
give me a perception check, if you will, please, Shan. Difficulty
Uh,
of 3.
Difficulty of 3.
Three's nuts.
Don't die on us.
I know.
I
Just
believe.
roll the dice. I don't
All the
know.
smoke in the room is making it difficult to breathe.
I know. I'm really getting in
Good
character.
call.
Dang. Okay, you said perception difficulty of 4 because of all the smoke in my eyes.
Wait, what do you mean by getting in character? Is you a bug, Bill Murray?
No, he's many
Yeah, a
bugs.
whole ass. bug. You got the bill from Murray. Why is it not loading my? There you go. Okay, all right. Perception 4. Sorry about the wait. Building suspense. Anticipation is building. We are
Yes.
selecting the complexity. I hope I do not fail this due to all my stalling.
Ah, man.
Dang, I've been found all my like good rolls too.
All right, cool. Well, unfortunately, since you do not notice something, but something sure as hell notices you. And
You did roll a 4 there, Tommy.
Yeah, you're supposed to roll 3, Tommy.
Oh, I thought it was I thought it was 4. Okay.
Nope, it's
Okay.
3.
Okay.
I'll let you
Okay.
reroll.
Okay.
Now it's a
I would
5.
love to reload. Hey.
Okay, cool. So you do see this then.
I like the sound of
Um,
that.
So you see 2 figures come around the corner. But
Shit.
your eyes are kind of having issues adjusting because as you do, you kind of see an Ulron, but next to the Ulron, you see what looks like to be a huge flower. This is like a sentient flower that is walking towards you with a big flowery head and vines for a body. And they take their
Shit.
weapon out and they take a shot at you as they
Damn.
see you coming. They
Wait,
yell,
what's the flower's weapon?
it is a pestle. Laser pestle.
Oh my
god.
Uh,
Oh, good night, everyone.
Yeah, jeez.
I want to say
Joining us on How to
You
Kick
got-
Flip a Horse. This will be our last episode.
But you
yeah,
gotta
no, we're gonna
stay,
be doing
man.
botany. Stay, man. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, no, he's holding a laser pistol, and he is firing it towards you. Since you did see him, you have a chance to react.
My reaction would be to use a Nova Point to split in 2, and going in opposite directions, kind of splitting my mass from where I think the shot will be coming towards.
Okay.
So maybe like some sort of movement and athletics or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Give me an athletics difficulty of 3 as you split yourself. Split your
Okay.
pits.
Dang! No!
Mm.
Dang! Right in the face. All the faces.
Yep. You get a shot, and for sure you
Take some damage.
take some damage. Well, you had your shield on, so
True,
you're going
true,
to
we're
have
in
your
the-
shield drop down.
I got a
a
weak
bit.
shield. I only got the
Oh,
whatever.
yeah, you weren't there to get the good shield. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I didn't get the good goods. That's good. And I want to message my friends. I'll be like, fellas, there's a bud here, and he ain't kind.
Oh, there's the episode title.
Yep, there you
Yeah.
go. And well, I guess I don't know if it's my turn. I was only reacting to them. I don't know whose turn it is.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say we can do some initiative stuff here now that we know that these guys are coming and they're shooting at you. I will say also with your perception, you see that they are kind of walking strange as they get to this point, and they slow down. They're kind of running down like the first portion of the hallway, and they're kind of taking the so they come down, like you see them like come around this corner really really fast, and then they kind
Right,
of
like with
slow
no
down.
intent. Yeah.
Yeah, and then they kind of slow down as they see you, and then they take the shot. But yeah, let's go ahead and open up our initiative as we get into combat, which we haven't gotten into in quite a while, actually.
Yeah.
So before we
Yes.
jump into that, just want to clarify: we saw some grenades on the floor when we first entered that room, but then
Yes.
none of us saw anything else. We didn't manage to pick those up. We lost sight of them.
No, I think Gesso picked up the grenades.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't say I
If I'm not
did, but
mistaken.
yes.
Oh, okay. I thought 'cause you said-
No, I
I thought
will.
'cause you
I
stepped
will.
away
I
on-
just I prioritize looking.
Seems
but
like something
I
Horse
figured I
would do. You know, pick up grenades. You know,
Yeah.
and then
Maybe he
search
did
for
it
more
so
stuff.
sneakily even I didn't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
out of habit, I picked up the grenades.
It's like
there's-
it's a passive ability. Grenades just go into his holsters.
Yeah, like a rogue who like automatically trap detects. You've
Mhm.
got the the grenade pickup ability.
Exactly.
Actually, this might be a good. Do we want to take a break now?
Yeah, this would be
a
the good
chance
time for
before
the
we get
break.
into
Yeah.
the fight.
Mhm.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
a little 5.
Little
Yeah, let's do
fiver.
a little. Yep, let's do a little
Squeak
fiver.
out a fiver.
All right, let's do a tenner. Let's squeeze
Alright.
a
You
tenner
want
out
to
of this
squeak out
one.
a tenner?
So
Oh,
Yeah, I think
you're
it's
gonna play
good.
dodgeball over there. You're gonna play 4-man dodgeball, aren't you?
Nice.
that's for five-man dodgeball. 6 if you
5-man
count the
dodgeball.
opposing
You're
team.
gonna play a little
6 if you-
5-on-1. Pull your goalie over there, huh?
Hey.
Shorzy. Fuck you,
Oh, my.
Shorzy.
Well, thank you everyone in the stream. Stick around.
There's
Yeah,
more
we will
of
be back in.
this.
Yeah, right. More of this.
Yo.
How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing, buddy?
Don't pretty good, how you
What'd you do with your 10 minutes?
I made a microwave meal.
Okay.
Matar paneer.
Okay.
How about you?
I installed a faucet, a small drinking faucet.
Does it?
Tommy.
So,
Wait, was it in the bottom of a can, and then you tilted it up, and then opened the top of it?
what's the faucet?
Yes.
yeah, yeah. It was a free wind but yeah. I was like, I'm gonna do this, and I was like, I'm gonna do it by the end of the night. And I was like, ooh, a 10-minute break. I was like, I can mess with that.
I just point here.
How I spent my summer vacation.
Yo, Hogwarts still there and doesn't play with him? This is made. Oh shit! Oh, I can't touch. Oh, we die here. Point. Oh, Iron missed it. Oh, just reset. It's Mercy. What's the matter with Mercy Mings, dude? Mercy Mings love you. You can see the anti-typing on. No, I'm sad. This is because Felicia has so many. I'm actually curious how many accounts she has. I'm gonna ask her that. I'm really curious to know how many she has. I can push up here a little bit, make space. They have Ryan now? Oh, I hooked up Bridge Auto. Ryan's half. Okay, it's okay. Oh, the Hologal thing.
Again.
One more time. Woo!
Okay, well, you know what I mean? I got 3 down. Oh no, I fucked.
Put your hands in the stratosphere, y'all.
They were so fucking low, dude.
Wow.
Nice.
Sorry for that delay.
No.
There he is.
Hey, the man, the myth.
What up?
Just going to push a point.
Yep. Just checking my dice out.
Making sure the dice rolling.
Oh boy, 2 1s in a row. Blah.
Is that nice?
Get him out now.
Oh,
I'll
glad,
try to very soon.
glad we're not using 20s.
None
for
of that
this
in the
shit.
stream.
Alright, well,
Not a D20 stream.
I got 3 down. Oh no, I was fucked.
So we're doing initiative, yeah?
Yep. What would you all like to do?
I guess one
I'd
half
like to
of
roll
me-
a stealth for my initiative if possible to remain hidden.
Shen, you just got shot and actually took shield damage, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm going to return fire, and then I'm going to try to have half of me kind of sneak. I want to I guess they already saw that I'm split, or no, because I reacted by splitting in half. So I want to shoot. I guess I just want to shoot back, but the other half of me would try to stealth, like towards them.
Well, I don't think you can really stealth towards them
Right.
since they've kind of got their eyes on you.
True. Yeah, plain sight. All right. Well, then let's just go with a ranged attack on my end.
Okay. So go ahead and roll that.
Do I have to? Okay, cool. Great.
I want to, as I know Doc has just been actually shot. I want to, just basically jump into the situation and try and distract away from him and maybe draw their fire a bit, but also, shoot at them if possible while rolling into that.
Okay.
Oh, is that door open now?
So that is a long way for me to move. I don't know where I was exactly.
Yeah, my
You're in the
action's
back
gonna be to
corner.
power that door open.
I'm in
You
this
could
back
get-
corner.
You should, prisoner should be able to move at least, I think,
I
5,
have,
if not 6.
I think I
Right.
have I have a higher move speed, so I should just be
Yeah.
able to get to this door and maybe right in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Just leave me a path to it.
Okay.
Like maybe leave this square open so I can open it.
I was gonna plan to be if I can get onto my selector. Why can't I select? I was gonna be like literally in this square. Yeah, was that me? Yeah, like right here.
I'm not seeing you.
Yeah, same.
Literally the square between Chen and the.
Okay.
This is
perfect.
where I wanted to end up, like up there.
Okay. All right.
Um,
So yeah, just do an athletics check to get over all that shit.
That debris.
Difficulty of 2.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, are we rolling to see who goes first?
Initiative, yeah.
So
Or sorry, go ahead.
yeah, so the way that it basically works is you roll what your first action is going to be, and that'll dictate what turn you guys go on.
Oh, okay. So this was just a prerequisite to his first action.
Yep.
Okay.
So you're going to continue that action as your turn starts to see if you succeed or not. So, prisoner, you got
8, 10.
okay. So you got a 10. Excellent. Shen, you got a 13. Horst, what'd you roll?
Do you want me to
Did you roll?
roll the power?
What are you trying to do exactly? You're
Get
trying
to the door
to.
and just fucking pull it open.
Oh, you're trying to pull it open.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. Yeah. The big doors, right?
Yep.
All right. Yeah. Give me a power check.
Complexity?
Just 2 for this first
For
one.
the initiative. Is it always 2? Okay.
Yep.
Still
Damn.
doesn't know how to do initiative. But got a 21.
Correct.
It's the hardest math in the universe.
Okay, so Horst, you run over to the door. You grab a hold of it. Okay, and now give me a roll of difficulty of 3 because these doors are pretty stuck. So give me power difficulty 3.
check.
Check your power.
Could I? Nah.
All right,
Nice.
cool. Yeah, you pull. I'm gonna say you pull that door open. Maybe not all the way, but you're just able to kind of grab it so that it's a passageway through, like probably
Tight.
like 4 feet, kind of between those doors.
Cool.
All right, now we go over to the 2 Rornans, the 2 docks.
Okay, so it's just that first shot was just an initiative shot, so I'd have to
So yeah, so now you're
reshoot
gonna
the
roll.
ranged.
Yep, correct.
Okay,
This gets higher
So you
on
roll
this
initiative on your intentions, and then you get whatever you get, and then once
Right.
the initiative order starts, you roll. And sometimes difficulty could be more, but in this particular case, I'm going to go ahead and say that your difficulty is 2.
all right, cool for that. I'm shooting plant pass, so I unload on my bud.
Okay. Yes, go for it. Difficulty 2.
I've done
Oh, you
that.
shot.
Yes.
Got it. Yep, you see your shot hit the plant creature like right below the shoulder, knocks a piece of what looks like to be vines out of place, and slowly as you also see it begin to return as whatever you shut off kind of comes back into place.
Awesome. Okay. So seeing that, and I will relay to my other self to do something badass. In that, I will charge. I will charge the plant, and I will try to latch onto him. So I want to make like an athletics check to jump onto him, and then enact an ability of mine. But I'd
Okay.
have. All right. So
Difficulty 3.
all
Athletics
right.
Difficulty 3.
Sure. All right. So boom. I wonder. Okay. Yeah. Damn. I wanted to. All right. So could I use advantage to re-roll one of those rolls,
You
or?
sure can.
Okay. All right. I don't know where we store our advantage points, but then I'd just be rolling 1d6 to compensate
Yep.
for the failed roll. I rolled. What did I roll? A 4.
You still failed,
Still
unfortunately.
failed. Dang.
Oof.
That is rough.
Okay.
Yeah, that ends my turn. I don't even know what happens. Tell me what happens.
Get out of there, Doc. Don't be a hero.
It's too
what
late.
happens is
I'm neither.
The hatches are
nothing makes
open.
sense. Nothing makes sense to you anymore.
Oh no.
Am
you
I
are crushing
bugging out?
yourself. All right, so yeah, you're just
Just see a plant and don't know what to do anymore.
so as you kind of approach the plant,
He has neurotoxins.
yeah, it sprays some pollen out, kind of like it's sneezing into your face, and this green kind of mist starts surrounding all your little bugs as
Bugs
they
love
kind of
pollen.
seem disoriented. They're kind of having trouble now figuring out who is who. So he can't. This bug kind of has issues communicating with you, and seems to be disconnected from your
He's
consciousness.
gone
It's kind of
rogue.
confused.
Oh,
Wow.
Prisoner, you're
Dude, he's a
running up.
raw knot.
So give me an athletics check too, please.
Nice.
Noise.
All right, cool. So you run up and you make it right in between the two split bug docks. What would you like to do after that?
How much is the first bug dock in my path between the plant?
He's pretty in there. I'm gonna say he's. It's a difficult kind of view towards that plant creature because he's kind of discombobulated. He's not exactly making it easy for you.
Okay. Prisoner rolls into the room and sees all these bugs on this massive plant. I always fucking hated the Little Shop of Horrors. Audrey, you son of a bitch. Prisoner rolls, or I guess sees that Doc is very much entangled with this bug thing, and shoots at the guy on the left here.
He is another Olron.
Yes.
All right. So give me a range difficulty of 3. Each time you add a difficulty, each time you add an action to your turn, the difficulty dice go up.
And I clicked roll. Why didn't it show up? Okay, there. Let's try again. I mean,
you passed both times. Cool. Yeah. So you shoot this Olron. You pull out your rifle. You take a shot, or your pistol. What are you shooting with?
rifle.
All right. So yeah, you take your rifle out. You make the shot. You hit him, and you see his shield break as you hit him with a shot. Kind of center mass. His shield fizzles out. It looks like his shield is now off.
Want to shoot him again?
All right, difficulty 4. All right, you pass. Nice. Okay, so your shot sinks into his skin. He's got like a rock skin, so as it shoots, you kind of see it char up a little bit as he winces in pain from the shot that you hit him with.
Want to shoot him again?
Okay.
I'm gonna just keep going with this.
Difficulty 5.
Oh, jeez. Wow.
Nice. Yep. So again, you are going rapid fire on this guy, and you shoot him again. His thick skin still seems to be absorbing most of the blows, but he is definitely taking some damage as the shots kind of ricochet off of his stone skin.
Wow.
I think I'll just try to kind of, not like an action, but like kind of step back and pause of like, taking a breather from everything. I've just jumped into this room and seen a terrible bug plant thing eating my bug friend, and decided to open up on some guy I don't even know who's really associated with her. So let's just pause there.
They definitely are on the same team. You could tell.
Yeah.
All right. What would you like to do, Oro?
Donde está oro?
First and foremost, I will unmute myself.
Okay, roll
Nice.
unmute check. You failed.
The plant guy isn't right here, is he? He's still on this side of the wall.
Yeah, he's over there. Why?
It's coming to
Because
Yeah,
on my screen he's weird. On my screen he's in a different position. Here on my screen.
Weird.
There he goes. There he is. All right, cool. Okay, let's see here.
You're stealthing. That's gonna be your first roll.
Yeah, I guess I thought this guy was gonna come in hear more. All right, I'll use my. Can I use my stealth to, or I'll use my move to get up here next to Horst, but be on the the opposite side of the opening he's made, and I'll just use my stealth to remain hidden here. Like I'm gonna wait and make I'm gonna leave the shooting to the tough guys up front. But I will be ready if it makes it through.
Okay. All right. So roll your stealth check.
I'll be ready.
Oh, they got stuck on each other.
That's a
How cool.
pass. That is cool.
Right.
Reroll. No, I'm just kidding.
Give me the reroll.
All right. So yeah, you move up to the door. You kind of put your back up against it, and are still unnoticed by them. I think they are aware of the rest of you, including Horst, but not you. Or you still are in the
Excellent.
shadows.
Incognitus.
Diabetes.
All right. Cool.
Is that going to be the end of your turn?
Can I do a knowledge check to see if I've ever heard of any type of creature like this guy before?
You don't have to. I will say, as an Eno, you have definitely seen this type of creature before.
Oh.
You very much recognize them as a creature known as the Zahor. The Zahor have quite an interesting history. They're actually a species that the Eno race had some issues with. And the history that your species has with this race is that your race pretty much put them out of existence. They had a mother tree that they all kind of followed, and the Eno having trouble with this particular species moving into their territory pretty much decimated them and destroyed their mother tree. It was thought that many of them didn't exist anymore, but you are now learning that, in fact, there are still remains of this species, and they are still pretty, what it would seem, adamant about
Being racist.
How long ago are we talking about that this happened?
Well, this happened quite a while ago. I'm
like
gonna say
pre-burn.
yeah, this is a pre-burn situation. This was like I would say like 100 years ago, or 150 years ago, or something like that. The Zur actually controlled the Eno race. They were oppressors.
Oh shit!
They actually lived under the thumb of them. So it's probably been more than that. I would say it's been like a good 200, 300 years since this species fell. But it used to be under the used to be under their control. But your people organized and freed themselves from them by destroying their mother tree, and you are now seeing that there are still some Zahors.
Wild.
Sons of
Totally
whores.
wild shit. Fucking
Zihora.
Ogratana.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I said. I said Bogratana.
It means pig dicks in Eno.
That's how they're spelled there. All right. So, yep. Cool.
Cool.
Yeah, super cool.
Yes.
Glad the ancient oppressor is back. What the fuck?
Mad cool.
Oh wow, that is not how I thought how that was going to be spelled at all.
No, I did ZA apostrophe HORE.
No, it's Zhure. Zahor.
Jure.
Jour. Yeah, I guess it's jour.
Are you sure?
Are you
I'm not so sure about that.
Zur?
Are
Yeah,
you drunk?
Sounds made up.
Zur. Yeah, Zur. The Zur. Sounds like the bees that pollinate them. The
Ow, you fucking cat.
Yes, pollinate this plant-headed motherfucker.
all right. Do you have any
Butts.
any other kind of moves you'd like to do before?
I think I'm gonna call my turn there.
Okay. All right. So you see these guys carefully step back to get their distance, realizing that there's more people there than expected. And they start yelling back, things like, you all came back to finish this? You all came back to finish this, but we've got you now. The Zor speaks. Yes, we will not be taken down by the likes of you. And they step back and they pull out their weapons, their pistol and their rifle, and they will take shots at everybody that's past the door. So they're going to first take a shot at the first group of bugs. He's a bit confused, so he doesn't really know what's going on. So I'm going to say he's not going to really be able to get out of the way of the shot, and he takes some damage.
Yeah, definitely.
He takes 1 damage, but the shock of being shot definitely kind of fixes his mood, and he is back to being able to.
I would
connect
also
with
argue that there's a 50-50 chance that this one doesn't have a shield.
Yeah.
So
I'm
instead
gonna
of
say
like,
I said he doesn't have a shield. I already decided. Kind of.
oh yeah, I'm into it. Yeah.
So
Cool,
the red
cool,
one.
cool.
So when I do the red one, is usually the one with the shield. Is the one with the shield, and this one's supposed to be blue, not purple. But
Into it.
But still, the one that I make not red, I have decided to not have the shield. Why does it stay purple? So yeah.
Yes.
So the blue one is without shield. The green one is. So he takes actual physical damage.
He was with shield.
Just
The
finished
plant
Vikings, that's
creature
hilarious.
also picks up, and this guy right here, Elrond's going to take a shot at you, prisoner. What would you like to do? You see
I
him
would
lifting
like
his weapon.
to dive north into this room.
Okay, athletics check, please. Difficulty 2. All right, yeah, you jump out of the way, and the ground beneath you takes the brunt of the shot of the laser as it misses your feet as you dive out of the way. Back at the top of the order, we've got Horst. What would you like to do, Horst?
Okay. Do any of the grenades I possess have like a pin pulling mechanism?
I'm gonna say, yeah, that's pretty much how they work.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess that they're like kind of old school. You know, you pull a pin to activate it.
I would like. Here's what I want to do. I want to take a
Okay.
grenade. I want to not pull the pin, and I want to throw it like back here.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna walk out shooting.
Okay. Cool. So give me a skullduggery roll. Difficulty of 2 as your first
Ooh.
action. See, I think that's a good use of skullduggery roll.
Yeah,
Sure.
definitely. That sounds great.
If I'd have known that, I might not. Oh, where's my god dang character sheet? There it is. We got 2 cats on the table right now. This is
'Cause the
Too many
cat's on the
cats?
Table.
okay. What's my
Cats
complexity?
on the table in the soup.
2,
Please,
just
please
2.
just a 2. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, so yeah, as the grenade goes past them, they are not able to tell whether that thing is live or not.
Nice.
So you see them kind of look at it, freaked out a little bit. What would you like? I'm
I wanna
kind of
s-
trying to.
Yeah.
I'm kind of feeling. Well, I'm trying to think whether the throw should have like a roll as well to see like how well you throw it.
An athletics, maybe.
Yeah, let's do an athletics. I think.
What would you like the difficulty to be?
Well, it would have to be 3.
Or do you want it to be arranged?
You know what? I will just give you that because that's the skullduggery rolls included for this particular thing. We could just keep it going and say that it's good, and that's the closest I can get to a grenade. So what do you want to do?
It's a giant grenade.
It's a potato.
I'm gonna step out shooting. Ideally to move to, like.
Yeah, where do you want to move? And
I
who do
want to
you
move
shoot?
in front here and shoot at the plant.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Nice. Go for it. Give me difficulty complexity 3.
For ranged.
Yep.
Oof. I'm mixed.
It's a failed yours. Yeah. So you come up, and as you go to shoot them, you're just kind of so pumped that this worked that as they turn, your shot goes right past them, and you experience something very interesting.
Oh, jeez.
You experience your priorities change.
Whoa.
I don't know what that means. What your priorities were before it changed, but I
I
don't
feel
like that
myself
at all.
wanting to take on. God, I don't know. Yoga?
Something breaks beyond repair. Ooh.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, I guess your rifle breaks beyond
My
repair. That
rifle?
makes whatever you were just shooting with.
Oh, it
I'm gonna say
hurts.
that's
It hurts so bad.
yeah.
It was a
So
little
as you go take
3-roll on a D10, and now my rifle's broken. Oh man.
My
So
character
rough.
usually just goes insane for a period of time.
Yeah, your failures are so weird.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose
Um,
my fucking shit.
Okay, yeah, your rifle breaks.
What's my melee like?
But I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna say that it's beyond repair though.
It can be
because I think
beyond
that's-
repair. It's totally fine. I'll do it.
No,
It's
no,
just
no,
that
no, no.
It's not
I'm
that special.
because I'm gonna leave those bigger kind of things if you would have rolled for more difficulty. But I'm gonna say that it's not broken beyond repair, but it's broken beyond repair that you can fix it like at the immediate moment. Like you're gonna actually have
It's
to like
dead to me.
spend some time repairing it. It's not like a
It's like a horse that broke
malfunction.
its leg to me. I
It's-
gotta put it out of its misery, dude.
It's definitely not
Stomp
just a
it.
jam.
You just
Yeah, it's not
stomp
like
it.
a jam. It's like a power cycle issue. I don't know. All right,
Cool.
Rornans.
Okay, so like we're all of myself is aware and put together, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Then I still want, I guess, Blue, who could die if he gets hurt again.
Yeah.
Blue can die.
Well, I mean,
Blue's also behind Horst, so there's a little bit of cover there, right? Like,
yeah.
Yeah. Big cover energy.
Yeah. Well, no, I there's this ability I've been trying to use, but it puts me in such harm's way. But I kind of want to try. I keep wanting to try it. And they're both looking.
They're both looking back at the grenade.
Oh, true. Then I want to. If one's looking back on it, I want to jump. I want to try to jump on the back of plant
Whoa.
individual.
Okay, excellent. I'm going to need you to roll a perception roll, difficulty of 3, please.
Okay.
Kamikaze Doc.
Okay. Perception 3. I've had very poor luck.
Okay, cool. So that's going to be great. As you are running, as this creature goes running past, you all of a sudden see a mark underneath his feet. You notice this. You see a red laser
Oh shit.
across the
Oh,
ground where
shit.
you stepped. So Horst and the Ronan, would you all please give me a athletics check, difficulty of I'm going to say you've got a both difficulty of 3, as it seems that the bug has tripped the trip line. Horst, you make it out of the
Dang,
way.
bro.
I do a front flip. That is all.
Dude, you literally watch Shan just explode.
Oh,
All of the bugs.
no.
And like all their
Christ.
little Pikmin souls
all
just
their little
float up.
families.
dude, family has been rocked today.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
Country.
You-
Father.
Oh my god.
So that also means I lose my lasers. I have to pick it up at least.
Well, if
Yeah.
only we knew somebody that needs a firearm.
Yeah,
Gosh.
so the explosion rips through, shaking these guys. These two were caught unaware, but they kind of get a little bit surprised, so they don't take any damage, but they're kind of a little bit stunned because their backs were turned. They're kind of baiting you guys the whole time around that, but you went for it, but they didn't get a chance to take advantage because they were skull-dugged.
Skull dunged.
So, yep, they're skull-dugged. But yeah,
Suck
now
my
we will go
skull
back
down.
to Rornan if you want to do anything.
So, dang, like,
Yeah, that was rough, and then it was rough again.
yeah. I mean, I will just
I was just trying to give you all hints. So.
no, and yeah, I'm into it. I guess I'll just. I mean,
What did he drop, by the way? He's got a laser pistol.
yeah, he would have the laser sword full
sorry.
rush. I mean, I could just pop a ranged attack on the other dude before the end of my turn because I'm so pissed.
Okay.
Before, I guess, because I'm so shaken and pissed.
All right, go for it.
Fail.
That'll-
My day. No. What were you about to say?
I was going to say it's not a difficulty of 4 because the stuff you were doing before was
That's true.
reactionary. It wasn't actually part of your turn. So I would say the difficulty would probably be of 3.
Well, hell yeah.
Okay, cool. And who are you shooting at?
Not the plant because I already shot him once before.
Got it. He takes a shot. And you see him kind of drop to a knee. He's looking really injured now, as you kind of see him kind of having trouble holding himself up.
I think I'm like having trouble like holding my gun. Like that's the end of my turn for sure.
Shaky.
Okay. Prisoner, what would you like to do?
I want to. I mean, I've seen all this happen. I would like the guy I've just been shooting at. Like, there's been a lot of cover to kind of protect me. I want to finish him off.
Go for it.
Range difficulty of.
Oh, that's 2. You've got a straight shot. Yep. He gets shot. He goes down in a dramatic way as he falls down to the ground, injured and well.
Do you feel like a man?
As you kind of see the plant guy kind of looking a little bit sus as well.
I'm immediately lining up my next shot to that plant.
All right, go for it.
Difficulty 3.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Ooh. All right, so your shot does not make it. In fact, what it does is you knock over an ally. All right, so you somehow go to shoot, but the shot causes you to, I don't know, it causes you to buckle a little bit, and you seem to have knocked Horst on his butt.
Hey, man. Sorry about that.
This is gonna take an entire flip to fix.
Yeah, so the flip happened. I'm guessing this is all in time. The shots were going on. The second shot went, and then he just kind of was in the way of you landing. All right.
Knock if you buck.
Now it is your
Mob
turn,
ho.
Oro.
All right. I think what I would like to do is a little bit risky, but I think it will be worth it. I'm going to. I am going. Dang it. I'm gonna try and shoot the grenade.
Okay.
Wow.
That's what I wanted you to do.
Dude, that's such a good idea.
If only I
don't have much. Don't have any interest in talking to this thing. These guys are bad news across the board.
Fuck yeah.
Complexity 2 or?
Yep.
Great. Oh, big money, no whammies.
No wowies. Holy shit!
Oh,
right.
nice.
The grenade, it doth explode, and you see the shockwave throw this guy down to his feet, and the next thing you see is a puff of smoke or a puff of pollen as you see him deteriorate, and he becomes a pile of inorganic vines like you saw in the other room.
Nice.
Beautiful. Well, this is getting to be quite a weird mission. Don't you agree, gentlemen? Doc,
Yeah.
how are you?
I am extremely wounded.
Yes, maybe we get out of here for the time being. We need to regroup. If we run into any more of these assholes in here, it might go poorly for us. I think we're better off going back, healing up, and regrouping at the headquarters. And we have a few more things to research at that lovely library.
Yes, we must heal.
We need a lot more bugs to continue on.
We're gonna need more
Not
bugs.
nearly enough bucks.
We're gonna need a bigger bug.
Yep. So that's your particular mission here was to try and locate that weapon. Just going to remind you guys. I don't know if
Right.
you were.
Dang, we should press out.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
we should. I guess can I check out? Can I check out this guy? See if he has any like ID or anything like
Sure.
that. Anything beyond his stupid Nazi patch.
Yeah. So besides his Nazi patch, yep, you see that this gentleman's name is Fairlane Asterix. And I'm going to say, Horst, you kind of recognize him. The Asterix family is kind of a family that also is rather kind of low level, but they are the kind of more of the recruiting and gathering and collecting information. This is kind of what their family's done a lot of times.
So gossipy.
So yeah, so much. The Asterix are always, changing things up, I guess. So yep. So you
They
do
always
recognize
do
him.
this thing where they have a sentence, but you have to go down to the bottom of the page to read this other part of the sentence to understand what they're talking about in the first place. It's like
Yeah,
just
them-
fucking say what you mean in the same sentence.
Do not
Them
worry,
and their
Captain.
family.
They are only a minor footnote in the long history of your people.
Pun.
Anyway, good night, everybody.
Yeah, right. Well, we suck. Goodbye.
That was still good. All right, so we got this guy's name. He doesn't have any
Yeah,
contact
he has
info or notes or anything on him.
No, he does have a key card. It looks like it's something
Ooh.
for accessing different parts of the base. He does have his rifle on him as well. But besides that, he seems to have nothing else on him. Or his slab. He does have a slab on him, too.
I will take his slab and his key card, and I will offer the rifle to Horst. And then I will poke my head around this corner here,
Thank you.
Okay.
stepping ever so gingerly over the all-around corpse.
I will, if I am able to, I would like to spend one advantage point to heal myself telepathically, or an ally. Spending one advantage point.
Okay.
The,
All right, you guys
the
are down to
advantage
3.
points are the group points, right? That we have.
Yeah, like they're on the
chapter.
they're on the ship, but the way the mechanic works in game is like you could say say you're like I want to do a backflip onto this to get the high ground to shoot that guy.
That sounds
So
like
since
me.
you've like done something to create an advantage and you were successful, like you get an advantage point, but then you could also pull advantage points like into your ship, like
I
through
thought
RP
we were
and
just
whatnot.
given
I've
like
been-
3 per
Yeah, we're
chapter.
we were
Kind
doing it
of,
a little
yeah.
bit different. I was giving you guys, certain number per chapter, and then if you do something that's like particularly awesome or particularly
Right.
heroic, I was going to give you guys one and to use it like that. We were being a little bit fast and loose with the rules since it just like
Of course.
if you do something like that and you do the jump, it kind of I don't know. I feel like it gets into like it kind of
Yeah.
starts contradicting each other because now
Yeah.
you're contradicting with like
exactly.
But
You-
sometimes
I'm not
Yeah,
opposing
yeah.
your use of it. I just wanted to understand.
Absolutely. Doc Doc needs to heal himself up, and also Tommy does the most tracking of our advantage points, so he gets to use them.
Well,
Absolutely.
So as you walk into this
No
room,
arguments here.
you see just a room full of different computers. You see a room full of screens and monitors that are
Whoa.
shattered. You see large explosions. You see that it looks like these guys were trying to get their system back up on the backup, but it looks like the computer systems in here have received some terrible amount of damage. So, yep.
Can I go through
This
that
is what you
pile of
see.
debris in the room before that, before we go here?
Sure. And I'm going to go ahead and let you, since there's no more time constraint, the reason I was having you guys roll was because there's people to decide when they're going to come after you. But I'm going to go ahead and let you roll, take a 20 on this or take a 10, whatever.
Yep.
As you are searching through that pile of debris, sure enough, one of the things you do locate sticking out of kind of in a little case that's been buried is the weapon that you guys came here to find.
Oh shit.
Alright, I'm gonna point it around the room.
Prisoner ducks a few times, even like though he's not in the same room. He's like, something's wrong here.
I'm telepathically picking this up.
My stupid sense is tingling.
My horse sensor tickling. Yeah, so
Can
it's
I
the case.
kick-flip the gun? Should I
There's no
kickflip
ammo
it?
left in it. You could kickflip it. See how that works.
Athletics roll?
Yeah, athletics.
God, if this joke bites me in the ass. Thank God.
Yeah,
Yeah, kickflip the gun.
you take it and you just put it between your legs. You do this fun little jump.
Yeah.
So the case looks like it holds 2 rounds. It looks like they are both empty. Looks like the gun itself is empty. It's definitely been fired. You can see that there's kind of a little screen on there that has programmable targets, so you can kind of see the information scroll talking about what its last target was and things like that. You could see that there's, it's kind of got a little memory of different targets that it's had throughout its life.
What are the most recent ones?
Yeah, this is called the Pluron 15, right?
Yep, the Pluron 15.
The Plu Boy. Okay. What's the Plu Boy's history?
Go ahead. You do not have access to this.
Can I plug into it with my
yourself?
slicer
You sure can. Give me a difficulty of 3.
for computers?
Yep.
I love it. I hate it.
As you try and connect to it, it starts beeping. It does not grant you access into it.
All right. Well, we can't keep trying this too much for now.
Yeah, you feel like if you keep failing, it may lock itself out.
Oh,
Well,
well,
you're not sure whether it might have a self-defense system where, if taken by an enemy and somebody tries to get to it, it may self-destruct.
okay. Well,
That's
I'll just
kind
throw
of
it
the
on my
impression
back
you're
for now.
Okay. Cool.
Turn the
Yeah,
safety
or you
on.
walk into this room and you just see that this probably at one time was an amazing terminal system, just kind of getting information from all over. But now just the systems are completely down. You can see haphazard wires kind of thrown to try and bypass what has been blown up. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna look for anything that looks like I could use this key card on it, and then I'm gonna look for. I guess I'm gonna just look for anything that's on.
Okay. You see that the key card will give you access to the system, but again, the system being highly damaged, you would have to do a computer's roll to kind of get any more information into it, because seeing of kind of how it's set up, or it looks
Can
like
do.
maybe it looks like if some of the connections were fixed, if the work that these guys had started to kind of bypass the damaged systems might make it easier to access as well. So you could do like an engineering's roll to kind of see if you can fix.
Sure. If anyone has an engineering roll higher than a D4, I could use some assistance in here.
fancy myself a bit of a ninja.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Aura.
I'm at a D6 here.
I got an 8er.
I don't feel so good.
I guess I'll use one of our psychic bugs to be like, Horst, I could use your assistance, your expertise up here with your engineering skill.
I'm
It's a
gonna
little
run
choppy.
there as fast as I can.
All right, hold on, wait. Let me do this
Foaming
real
at the
quick.
You're
mouth.
moving some different things around there.
Yeah, hold on. Here we go.
Cleaning house.
Spin the
We
gun.
got it. You're kick flipping it.
Love it. Landed smooth.
Uh,
All right, so everybody's heading into the room.
Yeah.
I'm still back down this way because on the way up these stairs, prisoner's going to pick up this grenade that no
no,
one else
the
has seen.
grenades-
Remember?
Also, it should be noted.
Really? My grenade?
Right.
It should be noted that someone in the chat was definitely like check for explosives, and
Yeah.
Were they really?
yes, kudos to, I think it was Princess that said it, but kudos to you
Wow.
for your foresight that we completely ignored.
That's
Gotta check
amazing.
chat. Gotta check chat.
Watch out for
Yep.
explosives.
Check-
Plastic
yep,
Buddha.
watch out for
Good job,
explosives.
Plastic Buddha.
Plastic, sorry, thank you again.
Wow.
I was like, oh wow, I'll ignore this message entirely.
Yeah, it's like they're walking kind of fast. They run fast and then they slow down as they approach this.
See, I thought they were just like absent. Like I thought they were just like, oh, this way, and then they're like, oh shit, like it's a person or a massive
Oh, that's
bug.
good. To be fair, you weren't here when we found the first tripwire, so it might not have
True.
been so. But anyways,
Well, you know what they
yeah.
say:
you failed my
Do they
tripwire
say?
puzzle.
live, laugh, learn.
If you don't find the trap with your perception roll, you'll find it with your hit points.
Yeah. Right.
That's right.
If at first you don't succeed, don't go skydiving.
If at first you don't succeed, roll reflex saving throw for half damage.
Or when you go skydiving and your chute doesn't deploy, you have the rest of your life to figure it out.
All right, let's get some rolls going.
Yup.
What are we rolling?
You can either do an engineering to try and piece back together what they were trying to bypass, or you can do a computer's check to kind of try and work the system as it is now.
I believe in me.
If prisoner is up there, prisoner is definitely doing a computer's check just to kind of see what was on these screens, see if there's any still functioning pieces of it.
Okay. Give me a difficulty of 4, please.
And
All
can't
right.
find anything.
So as you're kind of tapping around, you can see that the system is in pieces and it's not quite as user-friendly as it used to be. So you're having trouble kind of navigating through the system and aren't able to get any useful information off the computer. Yep. Anybody else want to give something a shot here?
Yeah, I'll tap at computers. I like doing that.
All right. Difficulty of 4, please.
No problem. Too easy.
Just say what's up to it.
Hi, don't computer. I'm just
Okay.
gonna walk over and Fonzie it and stomp it on the head and start talking
Yeah, right.
to it. in
All right, so you
Spanish.
splice in, which gives you a little bit of an advantage, you feel, as you start navigating the system. It looks like they were
Oh, I
trying to
did
get
that, yeah.
a message out. It looks like they were trying to get a message out to other people. As you're looking up, it looks like they were not successful to get the comm system up, but they started composing a message to other, I guess, bases, other factions, if you will, and it and there's some other information there that you can't get at, but this information just says, "Don't trust O."
Who was O?
Is it just the letter O? Is it OH? Is it three
It's
O's?
OOH.
OOH?
Mm-hmm. Looks like you
Everybody
might be
starts
able
flipping
to.
through their pages.
You still have some areas to access, but you feel like as you're going through, the system's getting a little bit weaker. The strain that it's taking on, it looks like it's probably pretty close to giving out on you, but you may be able to discover some more through their records. It looks like there's some video files. It looks like you can see maybe where these messages were sent to. You could try to, locate like a mission statement or something like that. But I'd say there's a couple of different things that you could probably still do on this computer before it totally gives up.
Punch it.
What would you like to research? Or what would you like to try and discover?
I'm gonna relay that information to Oro and ask her what she thinks.
It sounds like the Order of Heroes to me. I bet you they had something to do with getting this weapon into these Sentinel hands, and seems like, or no, maybe it seems like they are the ones who have been doing the blowing up here. I don't know. We'll need more information, but we already knew that those guys were no good.
Mm-hmm. It's the Essential Brotherhood that's doing the blowy uppy, though, right?
No, so they attacked the ship, the shuttle, the refugee ship.
Mm-hmm.
But it seems like they in turn were attacked by someone else here. I do not think that part of their plan was blowing up their own base.
I think you're right.
It seems to me that they were attacked, and now it seems like probably, or well, maybe by the Order of Heroes. I don't know. I had a theory working in my brain that maybe it was a Kithok military of some sort. But I think the truth will reveal itself in time.
All right, let's look up
we have a injured bug friend and a library at our disposal. Do we have any more? Are there any more doors through here?
That is it. You have pretty much seen the. Yep, this is all. There's nothing left.
That's good,
all right. Well, we've recovered the weapon. I'm sure the Ark people or even the Senchal Guild will be able to crack the information on there much easier than we are. Is there any way that I could get like a mobile download from this computer onto my slab?
I'm gonna say that it's kind of hard to. It's gonna be just like anything, another computer check if you're trying to get information downloaded.
I'll give it a
At this
shot.
point. Okay. Difficulty of 4, please.
Oof. All right.
Can I back you up? Help you type?
Not that time.
Yeah, the systems looks like it's gonna be on its last leg.
Okay.
You have
Well,
one more check before the system completely shuts down.
worth a shot. We probably won't come back here.
Sure.
Yeah, go for it.
Who wants to go? Me?
I got a 10 here for computers. But I've already
Okay, do
failed with this.
I'm throwing
Oh,
12s, but it's up to y'all.
It
No,
won't
if you
be
get
me,
12.
that's for sure.
Go for it.
Do we want to
Figure
max
another
out
one.
our chances, or do we want to role play it?
Just go ahead. Keep hacking at it, Horst.
Beep bop boop, beep.
All right, so you're able to get some information.
Wow, I got a small
downloaded.
straight.
You did.
Nice.
So you start downloading some info. It's going to be regarding the information. As you start kind of looking at it, some other information gets downloaded. But I think your instincts were correct. Looks like this weapon was sold to them by somebody who isn't named in this particular computer records, but that they were tasked with using this weapon to take out a particular landing ship. It doesn't seem that the times match with what was actually fired. It looks like the attack that was kind of ordered by this unknown group was supposed to be taking place later today, or kind of had more of a broad time.
Wow. So the time on the computer didn't match the attack times?
Yeah, this according to the request, it doesn't look like it was supposed to take place. Looks like it was supposed to take place later on today.
Damn.
This happened like first thing in the morning, and it looks like it was supposed to take place in the evening time. And
So do we think that maybe the attack on the refugee shuttle was like a
Sounds like maybe an accident.
Yes, like an accident or like a knee jerk, like oh, we
Someone
are under attack. We better just shoot at whatever,
or someone hadn't set their clocks forward to daylight savings time.
Interesting theory. Does this planet have daylight savings time? We should have looked that up in the library.
Dang. Another
Yeah,
missed opportunity.
I'm gonna go ahead and say let's do this. Do I want to role play this, or do I want to let you guys roll for it? All right, I think what you guys have discovered, I'm gonna go ahead and just put it out there. It looks like there was an organization that's you're not particularly sure according to this, but putting two and two together, I think it might. It seems like it's the Order of Heroes kind of or got this weapon into these guys' hands, and they decided to use it for their own means instead of what they had requested. And looks like they retaliated, trying to leave no trace of them being the sellers. I'll give you guys that.
Are we
with that
sure?
last
Are we sure it
information.
wasn't this daylight savings time thing?
The daylight saving cult?
Yeah, right. Okay, so that's interesting. So now the question is, what was the Order's intended target? Like, who did they want the Centil Brotherhood to take out, if not the random refugee ship?
And we've been learning over the last, like, are the heroes not heroes? Are they like turning out to be nefarious?
Oh no, they're total dicks.
Okay.
Yeah, the Order of Heroes, I think I put it best. They're like Aperture meets Hydra.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Is that a good
Aperture
place
science?
to cut it loose?
I think it is.
Yeah, we're
That was a lot of
10:40.
fun. Yeah,
Is
Yeah.
it? Dang.
yeah.
I
It
know,
was a
right?
good session, guys.
Yeah, I
As
was.
always, great session.
Yes. Oh my gosh. It was good to get. I had to miss my last 2 sessions because of moving, so it was good to get back in the saddle.
Good to have you back.
Yeah, dude. Seriously.
I missed my
Yeah.
bug friend.
Although I did roll horribly, especially like my high rolls, like the things I was like, oh, I got this.
It's one of those nights.
I know. Giveth and taketh away.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah, though. Hell yes. Thank you so much, y'all.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Thank y'all self.
All right, let's
Yeah,
do some
thanks as
shout-outs.
always, Ari.
Thank you, guys. It's always fun. Shall we do some shout-outs to some peeps?
Yeah.
Shout upon.
Go for
Well,
it.
so first, I think we should say follow us on Instagram at How to Kickflip a Horse. You can also find us on YouTube as How to Kickflip a Horse. I try to post stuff on the Instagram at least on days that we are broadcasting stuff. But sometimes I'm just, stoned and bored during the week, and I'll post some funny stuff on there. YouTube, I know we got another video, our more or less episode 2 video coming out soon.
Yeah, it's coming up.
Cool. Yep. So keep an eye out for that. Let's see. Other shout outs. Our music was by DJ Yev. You can find him at soundcloud.com/UQ Boy, oh boy, my brain. You can follow our buddy Brian on here on Twitch. He's got some art for us that we're going to be debuting eventually. I was going to say we should probably do that on next week's episode of How to Kickflip a Horse, or excuse me, From the Horse's Mouth.
Yes.
Which is our behind the scenes stream. We're going to, talk about, like the
we talk about the game
thought behind the game.
About the lore, or we talk about why we make some of the decisions we make, and kind of, expanding on things that we don't really get to touch on in the game, because this game really has a huge mechanic, huge lore that we barely touch on during the game. And especially if you're kind of new to it, it's definitely cool to check out.
Maybe Tommy.
Yeah, so
will give us a tour of his house.
we'll be doing. Oh yeah, that'd be dope.
Yeah.
But
You should-
yeah, we'll be doing that next Saturday, the 6th at about 11 a.m. So it'll be like Saturday morning cartoons. Get a bowl of cereal, put your footy pajamas on, and hang out and talk nerd shit with us. And then before that on Tuesday we got the Zelda stream that we've been doing. We're about halfway through watching Ari play Zelda 2 for the NES.
Yep, that's right. The most frustrating game on the planet of
Oh
Zelda.
boy, it looks so bad.
It's just not a great
but
game.
it's a good hangout though. It's been really fun.
it's been a lot of fun.
Really digging into the depths, like the deep dark depths of Zelda trivia to try and find more questions about the shittiest Zelda game.
For sure.
It's funny how many, like-
Sorry, go ahead, Tommy.
No, I was watching Ari stream it just for a bit, and it's just weird. Like like Zelda has its kind of own. It kind of becomes self-referential, but like in the beginning, they have more common tropes, like just a wizard, and like more just
Right?
like
Yeah.
it's interesting because then like later on, it just refers back to itself.
Mhm.
Right.
But-
It becomes like always the same wizard, whereas in Zelda 2 it's just like a wizard at all.
Random wizard. Yeah.
No real info on how frequently wizards come about or like who they hang out with or what their deal is. Just like, yeah, there was a wizard. Put Zelda to sleep. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. You asked too many
Don't
questions.
think about it too much.
You asked too
Wake
many
your ass up,
questions.
Scroll this way, elf boy.
Yeah,
The-
right.
Anyways, thank
But
you
yeah.
for joining us. That was really fun.
Yeah, hell yeah, great time. Thanks everyone for hanging out with us. I had a blast as always.
Fuck yeah, thank you,
anybody
Ari.
else?
Thank you,
Yeah.
everybody.
Thanks,
you guys.
Ari.
You can check us out, and we will see you this Saturday for behind or for
We'll-
Next Saturday.
We'll be on Tuesday before then.
Got it. So
Tuesday
we'll see
is our next stream.
Tuesday, for the Zelda stream. We'll see you Thursday for another episode of How to Kick Flip a Horse. And I am promising that I'm getting that second episode up on YouTube tomorrow. But for now,
I believe in you.
is How to Kick Flip a Horse.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Something.
Good night.
And I'm still wondering who let the dogs out.
The mystery continues.
I miss Jeff Beams.
Same.
Hope that guy's doing good.